Someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery.
So, where is he?
He certainly is. I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhongli, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui. Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed. And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Discretion? Shadows? Is Wang Shen some kind of business involving dealing with people?
Indeed, it is as you have guessed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Huh?
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, ostensibly. Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhongli because...
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo-Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhongli has to say, shall we?
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst. As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning. In years past, Liyue's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, The Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition. It is sacrilege.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng funeral parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to. Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo Archon's last rites?
A wise decision. The Qianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the seven.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see the form of Rex Lapis again. If we are agreed, come with me.
All right, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks and get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, Traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue? Indeed, the weight of 3,700 years' worth of history runs deepest in the true divinity of Liyue. Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be in Liyue is the most prosperous of the seven nations. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue's traditions to endure. These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Wow!
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prize Noctilucus jade worthy of a deity.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky day. It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows?
Betting? No.
Noctilucous Jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Radiant grade, Noctilucous Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Very good. It seems...
What do you think, Mr. Zhongli? How should we pick from these pieces of Noctilucous Jade?
Oh? You want me to decide? That is fine as well. If it were me, the answer would be
Oh? And...
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a man of ordinary caliber.
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! We need to discuss it! Hey! If we only need one for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the Mora if we buy them all?
Oh, Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora.
What?
All Mora is currency.
What? Is this how the rich? Well, he knows a lot about big money.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have... Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous Jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in... Only after the item made using Noctilucous Jade has taken shape, if you return to those crafty merchants to...
Whoa! To think it's that...
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade, and a true insider would know it. A fool sees the pointer and misses.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger, the patterns, the facade. These are all the finger. Noctilucous Jade is a mystic. Noctilucous Jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro affinity. I have imparted...
Priceless. We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? That would... Well, how about this? I can take a small sample of all 3. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not...
All right, take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
Stingy?
But wouldn't something...
It can't be helped.
What sort of...
While we add the high temperatures you...
Oh! Oh, sir, to think...
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when...
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. Oh, time I remember. Now, let's pack...
It has been a long time since I last set foot in ancient Rome. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Lira. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
That's the pot! It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit impolite, but we gotta cut the line. Let's dance. La 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 la.
Propagate!
There's still soup in here. These hilly trolls sure have big appetites. Looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up and begin our experiment. We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is, so pay close attention.
Power cord! Power
Lucas Jade! Helichurls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors! Let's take care of them and continue again after.
Just like we rehearsed! Hey, not the guitar! Hey, not the guitar!
I'll protect us.
Shred till I'm dead! Power core!
Let's dance.
Pyrotechnics! Feel the beat! If there's fire in your soul, you gotta rock and roll! So come on, let's get moving! Pyrotechnics!
That light came from the second knock to Lucas Jade, didn't it? More helichurls? They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food.
Hey, not the guitar! Power core!
Try this on the side.
Pyrotechnics! Time to rock!
Propagate! Yeah!
Feel the beat! Whatever's going on over there, looks pretty rock and roll to me. Power cord! there's fire in your soul, you gotta rock and roll. So come on, let's get moving. Feel the beat.
Oh, that's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
I just came up with an awesome new riff. Wanna hear it? If there's fire in your soul, you gotta rock and roll. So come on, let's get moving. Whatever's going on over there, looks pretty rock and roll to me. I just came up with an awesome new riff. Want to hear it?
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for...
Exactly! That's the one Paimon remembers too.
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need?
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought to them. This means that Rex Lapis really is... Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample. Alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used...
Are you sure? You didn't want to eat...
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
Oh, I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, boss.
In the safe hands of the Liu Achising and good honest...
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting...
Now that we've made our choice...
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. As I thought.
Any what?
Mora. My apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some... That's a relief. Have a look, boss. Is it enough?
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we...
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a...
I will...
Join the Adventurers Guild. You'll have a...
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implement. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Guess we can't do anything else. Also...
Yes. I have already rented this location, and have begun making preparations for the rite. That's right.
But when something this big happens... Although with that said, since we got... Also, the...
Traditionally, we call it the
Ah, right! That's what it was called.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that these things are for the... Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia...
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is...
Oh, no! But why do you...
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available. Perhaps each has... In Liyue, where the... Well then, we should go and...
Perfumes? Where'll we get those?
No. Perfumes used to honor the... Silk flower petals contain a fibrous...
It's time for Zhongli. Hey, boss, do you sell
Silk flower?
Which kind?
Ugh, you...
Golden House...
My good, you two must be his servants. Please refrain from... Now then.
Silk flowers... Just look at... By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location. Lastly, this silk flower...
Wow!
I possess but a smattering of trivial...
Oh, Mr. Zhongli.
I'll take them all.
Again?
How can I put this? But this silk... Perhaps you don't like several other... But this is the... Now that's it.
You forgot to bring money
if I may
Yes.
Gosh, well, it would be... Since...
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't, if he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares?
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's teeth.
Thank you, boss.
Our skins? You...
Please.
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances...
Talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city.
So this time we get to go...
I will wait for you near the Statue of the Seven. Meet me...
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
I stopped accepting commission.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just...
Do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you? I think you're under...
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lan. What's your...
Now that you mention it... Yes, there... Oh, it must be...
Aha!
No, they were... Anyway...
The fortune teller, right? Thanks, Lan.
help?
We've come to ask you a question.
Perfume? That said, since I usually set up my...
That's the word.
While we're on the subject...
Yang Air?
Yes, that's her.
Great! This is...
Well, hello.
What? How did...
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the old...
Snooping around?
What can I say? Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on 3-in-1. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the room... Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were
Zhongli was right.
As one of my favorite poems.
That went over...
In short, so, where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume? Where is that? Mondstadt? Somewhere close... I've had a word with Chef Mao. Are you ready to...
What it?
I meant make me... Well, I'm setting up.
Wow. Leo's really got a lot going for it.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Cheap and tasty chop suey!
Ugh. Liyue people must have iron stomachs.
This water will do now. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. You need to keep your wrist now use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Ooh, Now take these and try it out on your own using a nearby crafting bench. Don't forget to do all...
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Wow, the essence is... You must take care, so please, don't waste a drop of... Oh, 3 perfumes are ready. A testament to the lengths you will... Anyway.
Paimon wants to hear...
This first one, the second one. Finally, all clear? Don't get them mixed up. Good. I'll leave you with some... One who tries to sail 3...
Let's take these 3 from... Did we take too long? You were...
Oh, compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue.
Well,
That is true. Well, have you brought the perfumes?
3 sets.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yin, this is the second kind. The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually...
Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was one of them.
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon. Let's hope the Chising can catch the...
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
So, we finished another step...
Next, I would like the 2 of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell.
Sure, but aren't you going...
I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person.
Man, why's he gotta be so secretive this time?
all things must change. Youngster, are you here to admire the flower? But it's a
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that if they heard beautiful sounds like, but...
So that means these...
Yes, this harbor is like a... Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown... Ah, that old trinket. I remember it being here with me, but I've grown... An old friend of mine used to wear it on his person. Back, he saw me gazing at it often, but he told me then it has been many years, and who knows? Still, though, I can't recall when it started. Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait that long.
What a weird thing to be proud of.
All right, children, there is no need to worry. I didn't place the bell there.
Do you live near here, Granny?
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire...
How does that work?
Oh, youngsters.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Aren't you youngsters? But be careful. If you were to get dirt on your beauty... Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's place. This is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry. Please help an old lady clean up.
Since Granny last swept this place. cleansing bell? Do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus? Paimon's more and more convinced that she's an adeptus.
Feel the beat!
Propagate! Scatter!
Power cord! Pyrotechnics! Time to rock!
Scatter! Terminate!
Let's think! Try this on the side!
Feel the beat!
How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me... All right, that'll do. Come on out now, children. Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick. An adeptus. Oh, I haven't heard anyone say those as to whether I am one or not, child. Surely you already understand.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean. Don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to Rex Lapis and then we come running up asking for it?
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its history. In that time, it has seen the departure of countless Adepti. But no matter what, we have all to cry, "Catch them!" Now that you have come to borrow the bell. So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the... Oh? Well, if it came to that, they would find a... We haven't met in a while anyway. It would... Well, you must have things to do, since you have the bell. Oh, and do tell that if they have time...
We will.
Please be mindful of your personal safety.
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. It's in good condition. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. Of course.
That's suspicious. Oh, yeah, if you have...
When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring us...
So what's the next step? Ooh, Paimon...
No, I will explain it to you.
Oh! Sir, you're here.
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to... Well, this is... We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him. He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government.
Well, that's because I prefer to share...
Finely crafted. I have...
Indeed.
I took the lip as for the... Ah, Paimon's her dad mean... Huh?
The design of this... These markings of justice flows across... Well then, Granny Shen.
Well, allow me.
Hey, it's Child!
No, I was merely passing through. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to be something that could ever happen to him. Or perhaps...
How is he not that?
Child, the rite of parting requires...
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining. Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
Try your luck betting on Jade? Try your luck betting on Jade?
I'll protect us.
Hiring help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers Guild. I take adventuring commissions, but I don't do anything clerical.
Adventure? Venture?
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer. Never mind. I'll only charge you 15,000 Mora. What say you?
A most fair price.
A pleasure doing business with you.
A full day of odd jobs at Yujing Terrace. No problem. 25,000 per day. A fair trade, yeah.
Whoa, that's expensive.
Hero of Mondstadt?
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless. Thus, I will simply pay the whole sum.
This price will do. No loss to me for a day's work.
Oh, help? Sure. I, Tick, always put in 100% efforts. So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden implements over at Yujing Terrace. They aren't uncommon objects, so I didn't make any special preparations for them.
No problem. That'll be 20,000 Mora for a single trip. How does that sound?
Done.
This is all you got? Then no can do. Child? No. He's putting up the money? Oh, still no. Wouldn't that mean I have to make 2 trips rather than 1? How about this? Let's make a trade. I'll take what you're offering right now, and get me a single Chinkson flower, and I'll consider that payment for a detour to find this child fellow.
Guess we've got no choice.
Have you brought the goods? Hey, that's pretty good. These things are pretty rare, and I have no idea where I'd find them. With this Chinkson flower, I should be able to pacify my daughter tonight. I'll make sure the work is done before I return home.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep. A favor for...
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No way! Paimon demands to know when the next payment is coming.
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the Northland Bank's vaults open and unattended for half an hour.
What info do you need? Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after? Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense all of a...
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy. The finest is...
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that... Now, if you'll excuse me...
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now. The reception is deserted, and it seems kinda spooky in here.
Welcome to Boo Boo Farm.
Huh? Did you hear that?
The reception, it seems.
How about you? Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter. Ah, Paimon thinks you might be right. Look at the talisman on her forehead.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi. Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti. Now, Chi-Chi is a zombie.
Something like this would be unimaginable.
Hello, little girl. Do you sell everlasting incense here?
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense. It's not a controlled substance.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription. These are Chi-Chi's orders from Chi-Chi.
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her... My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope...
Okay then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi helps you. You help Chi-Chi.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction.
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and thank you.
Guizhong Ballista. It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Qinheng by an Adeptus in the distant past. Located in Qinheng Pass, it was designed to automatically...
Mr. Zhang Li...
Apparently not quite.
The cocoa goat is a legendary animal, an Adeptibeast.
Did you want to add anything?
No, just that the cocoa goat is a legendary. What it looks like, don't know. Where to find it, don't know either. Where it came from, also don't know.
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong...
What the heck is a cocoa?
A reward on the road. A reward on the road.
can totally believe it took an Adeptus to build this. But how do you operate this thing? Just think how much strength you would need.
It is currently inoperable in any case. This...
Aw, what?
After millennia of wear and tear,
So what are we gonna do? Quick, Mr. Zhongli, use your unlimited high society knowledge powers!
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois parasite whose only utility lies in providing quaint pieces of trivia on demand. That said, let me think for a moment. Ah, yes. Spare parts were made for the Guizhong ballista when it was first built, in case it was damaged in battle. As I recall, there is a military supply post from that period somewhere inside the pass. If we can retrieve the spare parts from where they are stored, we may be able to repair the Guizhong ballista. One just needs to understand the basic working principles of the device.
So, what you're saying is that you actually understand the working principles?
I have a smattering of knowledge on the topic. With the parts in hand, I could at least tinker with it.
Where is that supply post? Here, post...
Mm.